Hello, good morning, good evening, and good afternoon. Welcome to episode 3. We just left off with finishing up our guild training. In this episode, we'll actually be going and doing our first quest, getting our first level, and figuring out where we want to go from there. I would love if we could get, what is it? That. I want that so bad, but we can't. Straight gonna buy health. We got 300 left. Let's go with speed. Speed makes you swing faster. Accuracy is for your bow. And guile is actually stealth. Physique is how much damage you do. Health is how much health you have. Toughness is how much like you negate when blocking. And then all the different spells. There are 19 of them. Oh, no. There's 18 of them. And then magic power 1. More mana. And whatnot. Hopefully you all enjoyed episode 2. And hopefully we can get through quite a bit today. We're going to get our first quest, get into our first major town, and then see what else we can complete in the 30 minutes we have. And then we got our lamp, health potions, will potions. Of course, can't do any boasts. And then our first quest. Then we can see some of the quests that are like out in the world that we can't do anything for. But we'll take this one. We can't do any boasts, sadly. I wish we could. The next one we do, we can actually do boast, if I remember correctly. And that one's going to be actually interesting.
Remember, following the gold markers on your map will lead you to your quest objective.
And whenever we get to pick our boasts, we'll actually go from the guild hall out to this little pedestal here. And we'll stand at that pedestal and see the different boasts, the rewards, and see which ones we want to, like, do. And this dude's a jerk. Another small minor, good or evil. You can either hit the bully or you can fart in this dude's face. I like the little things they give us to kind of shape our hero. We can be a hero, we can be a villain. So it's really interesting. They all call us heroes no matter what we do. But alrighty. And then here is our first silver key. There are 30 of them. And I'll point them out as we find them. And then this takes us to the picnic area where we get to fight wasps. And technically our first boss fight, you could say, too. Sorry to say it, if we had wasps the size of this, I don't think I'd be going outside.
Thanks for saving me. I'm gonna tell everyone about you.
Okay, okay. Zappity, 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 zappity! Hehehehe. Zap! There's like a health potion, some pie. Also, what's really interesting in this series is actually zappity, zappity, zappity. As you eat stuff. Oopsie. Mish me, mish me, mish me. I wonder if I can get lucky and actually get, like... Nope, not a one-shot. Zappity, zappity, zappity. Ah, ah. Lock on.
Attack the Wasp Queen again. Remember, you can also use your will powers against her.
Whooshba. Zap, 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 zap. I'm a bug zapper.
She's near to death. A few more strikes will finish her off.
And that was flawless. That completes our quest. We are now a hero. Well, people are getting to know us. Wasp Queen's head, 500 gold, 276 renown, and 925 experience. But this is interesting. Other? Lamp, silver key, money bag, guild seal. No. Trophies, there it is. Use. Yes.
You've received a new quest card.
How do I... Oh. Well done, I got all 3. Ooh, Project Ego. We got another achievement. Nice. Hey, we got one last time, and now we got one this time. I mean, that's pretty solid. Boom. 4 achievements out of 50. And I got bonus 30 renown for that. Another way to boost up your renown for stuff, as you get trophies, you can take them and show them off. And based on the area you're in, you have like so much time to get everybody, and as people see it, it'll actually extend your time out. Give you some nice renown buff. Alrighty. And I believe now we are going to Bowerstone, our first major city.
He waits for you in the Bowerstone Tavern.
Also need to get the fishing rod, but won't get that for a little bit. And Bowerstone's our first major city, where we can actually go and we can sell stuff, we can buy stuff, we can get armor. Well, technically second place because we could do it in the guild hall, we just didn't have any money. But we're meeting up with Maze, plus get to show off the first minigame we actually get to do.
Oi, you're new here, aren't you?
And the minigames
We have some
are
work
not
to do.
easy,
You need to know.
but actually completing all of them
Bowerstone
with
is a peaceful town.
this one's like under a certain amount of time,
Your weapons
under a
to
certain
know.
amount of moves. Another one is actually with a set amount of time. We can actually get a collectible from each of the mini games, and
Why not
we
pay
need to
the
collect
tavern a
all of
visit
them
first?
to get an achievement.
It's the building in front of you, just up the road from here. Oh, and keep an eye open for Lady Grey.
Pretty quick, and
Treat her with
straightforward,
respect.
but it is one of
She's the
those
mayor,
like
after all.
it takes practice with the mini games.
Enjoy your
I remember
stay
coming
in
back
Bowerstone.
and spending probably a good 30 minutes just working on one of the mini games. Our second silver key. You can also steal stuff, but let's see if it actually isn't glitched this time. Yep, there we go. Chainmail helmet, obsidian helmet, we got a leather helmet, and then we got some named items. Bright leather, dark leather, and you can see like armor rating. Do we already own it? How many does he have in stock? When does his next delivery? Minus our attractiveness, plus our scariness, and then minuses our alignment. And our alignment's like good versus evil. And certain things you do will move it, but also the armor you wear will move it. There's actually a best armor in the game. There's like, I think it's bright plate mail. We actually need to collect it. Ooh, assassin boots. We actually need to wear it to actually get into a demon door. But it's like we got our village, hooded, apprentice, like we got some outfits. But this would be the like clothing merchant down here. Go up here and it is the inn. You can actually rent a bed. You can actually hire a bodyguard. And we can play a game of pretty much match it. But we'll go ahead and talk to Maze here, and that'll push it up, and then we'll actually get our second quest we can go do, and our first side quest to actually do. I will need to bring up some notes, because there's a collecting quest you need to do. It's collecting books for the Oakvale, the Bowerstone School. And you got to collect all the books for an achievement, I believe. It's either an achievement or an item, and the items for the achievement. And then from the Game Master, we'll see if we can actually clear it quick enough. We'll give it 2 or 3 times. See if we can get it. If hopefully by then we can, and then we can move on. But knowing my luck, it isn't going to be that simple. But we could actually like show off our trophy here and run around and try to find all the people for it to get a boost in renown. And then up here is also the blacksmith. And this be a guy that we can buy and upgrade our gear. So you're talking like iron longsword, iron katana, which we already own one of each. There's iron cleaver, axe, mace, pickaxe, great hammer, great axe, well, pick hammer, great sword, great mace, and then there's also steel, obsidian, and master. And you can see, like, compared to our katana, the master axe does 80 more damage. And then they also have these unique weapons, which actually have augments. Like this one is sharpening augment and experience augment. Those will actually give us more, but God almighty is it expensive. And then we have Sophia's sword, silver augment, sharpening, and piercing. Silver is great. I would love to grind out and be able to buy this just because it's really good. But I mean, you're talking more damage and like going through armor, flame augment, and experience augment, so more experience and deals fire damage. Axel the Axe. I don't think he has any like bow. No, but he has an ebony longbow, which is pretty good. It does have, I think it's 1 slot. Oh, we can't see the slots on it. Oh, hold on. Let's go all the way down. No, it doesn't show us the slots. When we actually get weapons, you'll be able to, I'll show like how many slots they have. But let's go hit up the Game Master and see his game. It's called Card Pairs. You're just matching up the cards themselves. I'm going to go ahead and do 50 gold. But all you're trying to do is match them up as quickly as possible. And you see the target time is 40 seconds. Queen, king, 4, 4, 5, king, 5, 5, 8, 8, jack, queen, oh, 8, 8, jack, jack, 3, 3, ace, ace. 25 seconds. Well under the 40-second timer. And it's a new best score. And we won an extra prize. Booyah! First try. This is the collectible we are shooting for a side quest and an achievement. This is the Briar Rose Hero Doll. You can collect hero dolls throughout the game. We actually get one for our character, but it does not account for the achievement. But there we go. First time we tried it, we got the prize. So, and we get like 200 experience for doing so. Or 200 renown, sorry. And then she'll have follow me, and we'll run over. And because this was our first hero doll, we gotta collect all 7. Once you collect all 7, you can go talk to him, and he will show off his collection. I think he actually gives us one, and that would actually give us the achievement. You can collect them throughout the entire game, and there's like 1 or 2 you have to buy. And once you buy them, like they'll add to your collection. But you only need to buy like 1 of them. One of which I believe you can buy is your hero doll, which is funny. It's just a naked hero doll, or I should say, it's your character just wearing his underwear. It's just a funny little like hero doll. It doesn't count for anything, which stinks. But come over here, talk to the witch for the sick boy.
No, don't tell me. You were sent here by an irritating young lady. The one with the comatose.
There's also a fighting arena over here. You just fight people, give you money, give you experience, give you renown. I think there's 3 or 4 fighting tournaments that we'll have to go through and do. But they only meet up at night, so we'll have to either wait till night or just like stand around. I don't want to stand around, so kick a chicken. Dear God, did he go flying? Ah! Don't. Whee! I don't think there's an achievement for kicking a chicken so far. Or if there is, God almighty. That chicken just flew. And that would hit a roof. Whee! Whee! God almighty. And also there's another side quest down here. Yep, there he is. This dude actually has a exploit around him.
That's good news. I think she was starting to thing is.
Though to actually do the exploit, you really want to have 3 potions on you.
Maybe if you look like that, come and find me when you're ready.
And I'm actually going to try to get those 3 potions before doing the exploit, which means we actually have to collect the 3 before we can finish the quest. And it's a pretty easy quest. He gives you a certain hairdo, a certain beard, I think even a certain tattoo. Well, we missed our opportunity. It is about to be night, so the store closed up. But then up here, on one side is the school, where we'll be coming up here to actually give a guy books. And then when we collect all the hero dolls, showing off the hero dolls. But every book we bring him, he'll actually have people read, ask questions. Some of them are really funny, and other ones are just like, that's stupid. But we can also buy a house. Thing is, it's 1,500 gold. Like I said, like I may, in between this episode and the next episode, I may grind out. Pretty much you can just keep, if you really want to, you can just keep playing the card match, and you can grind up as much money as you want. Ah! You can also get married! but you have to find somebody who a trader who has rings. Um, after like Cause Gate, yes. After a while, you'll actually have a merchant who will come over here, and you can actually trade with him. And he's usually the one that has like gifts. He's just like a little traveling merchant. I'm trying to kill time because not much we can do. We only have like 10 minutes left of this episode. I don't want to try to start the next quest. I may do a little bit of exploring, but I'm trying to wait for nightfall so that we may get the opportunity to do the fight club. Fight club's fun. I enjoy it. It's just a bare knuckle brawl. But we have a barber shop here. You can find a tattooist and get tattoos, all of which will can change your alignment. They can change your attractiveness, make you ugly, make people fear you, make you look beautiful. Well, I should say attractive. They can also be like holy tattoos, so it'll push you more onto the good side. There it is. So, quest, the sick child, Beardy Baldy, 2,000 gold for the sick child. But you got to get 4 mushrooms, which are not fun to do, and the hero dolls. You got to collect a bunch. Oh, that's completed quests. We have different places to teleport to. Trade items? Oh, it'd be like a case of cider and stuff like that. Food items. Oh, it's our logbook. Law and order, building ownership. Actually, I've never gone through all that. Skills, stats. We can see all the different spells. Then we can see our alignment. We are hero. We're now level 1. Alignment is +3, 0, and 0 for the others. The unsung, they are just called Chicken Chaser. Neat. Creatures killed, combat, magic, romance. Our equipment. We can take our gloves off if we want. We can actually put on our hooded robe, which isn't bad, but that's everything. I kind of like the hooded robes though, so we'll throw them on, but it doesn't look like we're actually going to be able to get to do the fight club in this episode, so I don't want to like go over too far, so we'll go ahead and probably call this episode 3. Didn't accomplish much, got really lucky with the one thing, but we'll dive back in the next episode, and we'll do the fight club and do our second major quest. And with that being said, I will catch you all in the next one. Hope you all enjoyed the episode. Later, later.